Hi guys, welcome to the download and installation guide for this digital planner. In this video we're going to take a tour of the planner. We're going to go through how to download and install the planner. We're going to look at duplicating pages, inserting pages, and how to use stickers. So let's get started. Okay, so we're taking a look at the planner using the app Goodnotes. So the first thing that I wanted to show you is the home page here. So from the home page, you have got access to your yearly planner. You've got access to different trackers, your to-do list, your weekly schedule, semester schedule. Then you've got 10 spaces here for different subjects. This is a subject workbooks. Then we've got a space for stickers and then notes over here. And then here you can record reminders directly onto the home page. So let's go into the yearly planner. Now, there's something that I want to make a note of, is that this planner comes in two forms. We come with either an August start date for those who start school usually around August, September, and then we've got a January start date, just the normal yearly calendar for those who start January, February, March, etc., etc. So we've got two here. We'll go through the August one for this tour. So just exit out of there. So this is the yearly overview page. From here you can add in all the dates for the months. Now, as this is an undated planner, this means that you can actually use this planner over and over again. And if you need to have an extra planner to have 2 semesters or 2 years or something like that running consecutively, you can just duplicate it and do both at the same time. So this is the yearly overview. All of these pages, as long as you're in read-only mode, all of these pages are clickable. Sorry, all of the monthly boxes. And then we also have navigation for the months down the side as well. So let's click over to, and I should mention at the top here, we have a H button and an S button. You're going to see these throughout the planner. The H stands for home, and anytime you click on this button, you're going to go back to the home page. And the S stands for stickers. Now this is a really quick and easy link so that you can get to the stickers from basically any page in the planner quick and easily. So the stickers there. We'll go into that more in a moment. So let's go back to the yearly planner. Click here, we've got goals. So from here you can list out any goals or any very important notes that you need to remember for each month. And again, the boxes here are clickable, as well as the normal navigations along the side and at the top. So let's go into one of the months now. Let's go into August, and this is the monthly overview. So we've got a big calendar space, and you can put the numbers of the days into the little colored boxes here, and you can zoom in to make notes, things like that. Down the bottom here we've got goals, so you can list out any goals, or you can use that as a to-do list as well, and then you can, it's a little checkbox there, so you can check them off as you're done. And then we've got a notes section here, so for anything that you don't fit in here, you can make notes there. Let's take a look at these subjects workbooks now. So what you can do from the home screen here is you can write a list of all the subjects that you have for the year or for the semester, however you decide to use the planner. Just write it on there, and then let's click into one. And this will be the home page for each subject. So you can enter the title in this section here. And then here we can go to a subject overview. Here you can list the very important details of each subject, a tiny bit of like a schedule for the subject, when your lectures and tutorials, labs and things like that are. And then here we've got any important essays and assignments and their dates and percentages, and then you can mark off your grades as you go. You've got the same for exams here. Space for notes, and then here you can record your overall grades for the semester once you're finished as well. So if you want to navigate back to the workbook home, you just click on this arrow here and it'll take you back. So on the right hand side, we've got subject materials, and this is a space to allow you to write lists of any textbooks here that you need, any websites that you're going to need to use, or any equipment that you may need to purchase or something like that for your subjects. Well, let's navigate back to the workbook home. Now, the most useful thing I hope that you find for the planner is the subject workbook. So for each subject, you'll have an assignment planner. So here you can record your assignment details, and you can start mapping out the actual assignment and note any tasks that you need to do to complete the assignment as you go. So you can keep this all within the one subject area, and you won't lose any of your notes or preparation or anything like that. And then we also have a very similar thing for the essay planner. We've got the information at the top here, space to record your essay question and your essay title. You can make notes on your introduction, your paragraphs for your essay, your conclusion, and then you can note some resources down the bottom here as well. So this page is the reading summary. So any book or chapter or pages that you need to read that you may need to summarize for any reason, for an assignment or something like that, you can record that here. You can record the details of the book or article or web page. You can record any important quotes that you need, summarize it, make a note of the key points, and then just any general notes as well. Let's go back to the workbook. We've got a references recorder, so anytime you're doing an assignment or an essay, you'll need to have references for that. So you can record which assignment up here that you're needing, the references for, how many references you need, and then you can enter them as you go. So I've tried to do larger boxes here so you can record the quote in there, title of the book, author or article, the date, and what pages the reference relates to. So let's go back to the group project planner. So occasionally as well, you'll more than likely need to do group projects, and this is a way to keep your group project organized, under control. So you can put the important information for the project up here, the overview. You can record group members, their role for the project, and their contact information here, and then you can delegate out tasks for the project here. You can make notes, and you can also record any meetings down here that you're going to have for the project. So let's go back here. Now the last thing within the subject workbook is the notes page. So this is intended for making notes in class, for example during lectures and things like that. So you can come in here, and we have got a lined notebook. You will also find in the extra inserts folder in the downloads, you'll also find a graph, dotted and blank paper that you can insert in here and use as well. So you can just go across and you can duplicate out these pages as many times as you need, which I will show you how to do a little bit later in the video. So let's go back to the workbook home. I just wanted to make a mention of, you'll notice a number corresponding with every subject, so that you can make sure you aren't accidentally working in the wrong workbook. And if you click into any of the inserts, I've also put them in the corners here so you don't get confused. So that's what the numbers relate to. Okay, so let's take a look at the trackers now. So I've got some useful trackers here so that you can keep a track of homework, can keep a track of any required readings that you need to do. You can even record your study sessions here, assignments as well, you can record them as you go, and exams that you've got. And you can also record your overall grades here as well. So let's go back to home. And here we've got a to-do list. This is just a general to-do list. You will also have to-do lists within your monthly, weekly, and daily pages of the planner, but this is a more generalized one, so you can record the task, and then when it's done, you can tick it off. So let's go back to home. You've also got your weekly schedule. So anytime that you need to refer to your schedule for the semester, you can come here and do it. So got a part along the side to record the time and the days. And then down the bottom, you can record subjects, and you could even highlight them if you want to give them some color coordination or something like that. So that's the schedule. Let's go back to home. Now let's take a look at the notebook. This is the notebook home. There may be a time where you need to add additional inserts, or you just need to make notes in other areas, and this is what the notes section is intended for. You've got 10 blank sections here. You can write a topic in here, and then click onto here, and it'll take you to that section. And similar to the class notes, it'll come originally with lines, but if you go to the extra inserts folder with the downloads, you'll also find for this one here as well a template with blank, dotted, and graph inserts as well. So that's notes. Let's go back to home. Okay, let's take a look at the sticker book now. So if you're using GoodNotes, the stickers are going to come already imported and pre-cropped into the planner. So we've got, for each lot of stickers, we've got 45 stickers here, and we have got several different colors. We even got rainbow. And then down here we have, if you want to make some use these as sticky notes, you've got these, got bulldog clips, washi tape, and paper clips, just for, you know, cute little details. And then we've got some really helpful symbols here that you can use inside of the planner as well. So we'll go through how to use these a little bit later in the video. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at how to download the planner from Etsy Downloads onto your iPad. So go to Etsy, make sure you open it up into your web browser up here, and then you want to make sure you're logged in. So when you're logged in, you should see your photo here, and then if you click on that, you should see purchases and reviews. Click here, and this is just an example of some of the things that I have purchased previously. But imagine here that you see the digital download from my shop. You want to come across to the side here and click download files. Then you want to scroll right to the bottom, and you should see download here. You want to click download. There'll be one for the download guide, and there'll be one for the how-to guide as well. So please download them both. Okay, so once you've downloaded that from Etsy, please go into your downloads file on your iPad, and you should find this document. So once you open this document, all you need to do is tap here, click here, and open this link. This is going to take you to this page here, and you want to hit download. Okay, it should come up like this. You want to hit download. So I want to mention as well that you might actually see a different page come up. I think it may depend on if you've downloaded from this page before. I'm going to put a screenshot in, and basically you just need to click more, and then you want to save the files to click save to files. So you either get this screen or you might get a slightly different one. So okay, so then you want to go into your files and go to your downloads folder, or if you had to do the save option, just search for that where you saved it in your files. For me, it's this one right here. So I'm just going to tap on the zip. Now, there's a password for this zipped folder, and it's happy planning. Happy plan. Hit OK. So it's now downloaded and it's here. And then this is what the contents of the download should look like. So here we've got the student planner January start, and then we've got August start. Now these ones are just regular PDFs, so they can be used in GoodNotes, but these are the ones to use for Notability and Note Shelf. These ones here with the pen on, these ones are specifically for GoodNotes, and these are the ones that have the stickers already saved inside. So if you're using GoodNotes, choose either the January start or the August start. And then here we've got extra inserts, and if you click in here, we've got class notes. Oh, that's a lined one. We've got a graph, dotted, blank, and then we've got the same for the regular notes. And then I've also included some stickers here in case you want to put a little sticker up in the top to let you know which section that you're in at the moment as well. So, and then if you're using Note Shelf or Notability, you will need to import the stickers into your planner, and they are here and they're in folders. So there's a pink, then you've got the memo pads, and you've got the symbols here and green, etc. So they're all saved here. If you're using GoodNotes, you probably won't need to download these, and if you want to delete anything that is not relevant to you to minimize space on your iPad or tablet, you can just delete them off from here. Okay, so let's look at how to open the planner from here now into either GoodNotes or Notability. So let's just click here and onto the GoodNotes January Start Planner. Then you want to click this button here, and then you want to navigate. Okay, so you want to you find GoodNotes from the menu. It's either here or you may have it here. You just tap, and then you want to choose import into as a new document here, and then you can choose your folder where you want to import it to. So say we do the August start for Notability. Again, you just want to come up here, and then you want to navigate to Notability. You may have it here as well. Tap Notability, and then you want to create a new note. So there may be times when you're using the planner where you run out of all the pre-filled pages that we have. So perhaps you want another page in the notes section. So using GoodNotes, you want to tap the three dots up here. You want to hit copy page. Then you want to tap this little page with a button, and you want to hit paste page. And that's going to make sure your hyperlinks are still intact. Okay, so let's do that on Notability. Okay, so in Notability, let's do it with the homework tracker. See, you've run out of all the space here and you want to duplicate this page. I'm going to hit the little pages icon here. You want to hit copy page, and then you want to hit paste. And it's a bit hard to tell, but now we have 3 homework trackers, and usually there are just 2. So that's how you do that in Notability. Okay, so as I mentioned, we've got some extra inserts here. So for example, if you want graph notes, we've got an insert for graph notes, dotted and blank. So let's choose to insert these graph notes. So what you want to do is you want to go into the file and you want to save the image so it's in your photos gallery. And then using GoodNotes, you want to tap here, and then you want to tap on the little picture image, and you want to tap here, and then you just want to expand that out until it fills the page and covers the same areas so that the hyperlinks for navigation remain the same. And there we go. Now, if you find that a little bit too annoying, say you can't line it up, you can also just crop it down to the graph. And just minimize that to fit it where you want it. And that way you can actually just resize the graph a little bit too. So put it there. And there we have a graph insert for you to use. Now, one tip with GoodNotes is that if you're looking to use the select tool, you might come into a problem that you might select the background here. So, for example, I'm going to write dog. If I want to select that and move it, it's going to take the graph with me, and that's not what we want. So one way to avoid this is by making sure we tap off images, and then you can just move the writing around and you're not going to pick up the background. Now, if you're using stickers though, and you want to move the stickers around, you know, that's going to become a little bit of a problem. So what we would do in that situation, we'll go to the stickers, we'll just grab one. Okay, so we'll paste the sticker, and now the best way to move the sticker around, instead of using a lasso tool, use the picture tool, and then that will control this individual element instead. We can do the same thing on Notability. So let's choose the image from the photo library, and then let's expand it out. And I believe Notability doesn't let you go all the way to the edge, which is a little bit frustrating. So in this case, it's better to crop the image. And there we go. Now we've got the graph on a Notability page. Okay, so let's take a look at how to use stickers. This is GoodNotes, where the stickers are already pre-cropped and pre-inserted for you. So you need to tap this little button here. Now there's two ways you can use them. One, you can hit this little picture and you can tap again, share, copy, and then let's go notes, and then tap paste, and you can resize the sticker around. So that's one way you can do it. If you want to get rid of the sticker, you can just hit X. And let's go back to stickers. And the other way that you can do it, now this is really useful if you want to pick up more than one sticker at a time. So say you've got all of these things going on, just circle it with a lasso tool. One thing to make a note of is make sure image is selected, or you might run into problems. So make sure that's turned on. Do a lasso, hit copy, and let's go back to notes. And hold down paste, and then you've got all three. And from here, if you want to resize them, you can do that too. So that's how to use stickers in GoodNotes. Now with Notability, the stickers don't come already inserted in because it's just not a function that you can do in that app. So what I've done is I've created a folder with all the stickers as individual PNG files. The stickers are here, and you just need to save the ones that you want to use into your photos. So let's do this essay checklist. Let's hit save image. Let's go into Notability, and let's add a sticker onto this page. Okay, so you need to hit the plus button, go into your photo library, then you want to scroll down to find the sticker that you want to use, which is this one. Tap it, hit add, and there you go. You can move it around. So that's how you add stickers into the Notability app, and you can also crop them. It will come with a little bit of space around the edge. You can crop them down, just like we did with the insert. And done. And there we go. Okay, so that has been a guide on how to use this planner. If you have any questions, anything like that, feel free to let me know. If by chance you've just come across this video on the internet, I'll put a link to my Etsy store in the description where you can download, where you can purchase this planner. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you have an excellent day, and bye.